Hello, race fans. Well, we started with 16 cars, and today we're down to 8 cars that are going to face each other in Garden Canyon Run. At the end of the day, we're going to have 4 cars moving on to finals. This is Brock Wheeler. I'm going to be bringing all the action today. This is the Garden Canyon Run Fall Classic. We're in the round 2 of the elimination round. As I say, we're going to have 4 cars at the end of the day today. Moving on. And we're going to start by looking at the Drivers' Cup here, where Ninja has a strong lead still, closely by Eric and Loki. It should be said that Ninja still has 2 cars to race, so two options to earn points. And we're going to move on now to looking at the cars. We got the number 1 seed, Eric in the Corvette, going against the number 3 seed, Ninja in the Charger. We have got the number 5 seed, pEDALpOET in that 1970 Escort RS 1600 going against Ninja and the number 7 seed, the Golf GTI. We have the number 2 Grupo X24 driven by Sir Reginald Loki going against the number 4 1967 Firebird driven by Colin. And then we got the number 9 Aristorat driven by Kelly O'Flaneshan against the number 11 Viper, the GTS-R driven by Keagan. And we're going to take a look at the first run here, but it looks like first we're going to see how Ninja has been accused of intimidating the other drivers on this track with her presence. The judges feel that it's well within her rights to sit by the track and watch. So no harm, no foul. Just Ninja, please stay off the track in the future. And here we go. We got the Corvette in the left lane. We got the Charger in the right lane. And it looks like Eric in the Corvette won the first round. It wasn't a lot of points scored. It looks like 1 point for Eric there. Take a look in the slow motion. And yeah, it's a nice, Eric has a lead coming into the transition, which is pretty rough today. The weather has just wreaked havoc on the track as it warmed up. But yeah, it looks like Eric got the 1 point. Ninja wasn't able to hold on to collect any points herself, even though there she is looking over the track at the finish line there. And let's go into run 2. We got Eric in the Corvette in the right lane now, Ninja in the left lane in that blue Charger. And here we go. Looks like a tight race right past the transition into turn 1. Oh, look at that! I don't think Ninja's intimidation has played into Eric's plans here today. Eric came to win. And Ninja gets the lead coming into turn 1 out of turn 2, but look at this. Eric makes the pass and forces Ninja off the line. I don't know who got that second point at this time. Yeah, it was a really tight battle, but look at Eric just forced Ninja into that flagpole and collected all the points other than... It's alright. Oh yeah, it looks like Ninja was able to get that second point, so that means this is tied up, and we're gonna have a tiebreaker. Alright. No points are awarded toward the Drivers' Cup during the tiebreakers, just want to point out. And, that looks like Eric handily took more points on that one, even though Ninja was the first one across the first checkpoint. But yeah, Ninja just couldn't hold on, and Eric was able to roll through and, rather awkwardly collect those last couple of points. Nice job. Eric's moving on. Ninja, you're going home. Alright, the next battle here is pEDALpOET in that orange Escort in the left lane. Ninja back in the yellow hot hatch, the GTI, taking an early lead, and it looks like pEDALpOET might have gotten Ninja's hind end there and forced her off the track. It's a nice battle coming into turn 1. Ninja gets a little squirrely coming over the transition. Holding it through turn 2, and yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of contact. And that reward, pEDALpOET is going to get rewarded with that, with those last couple of points. Alright, so Ninja moving into round 2, or into run 2. Ninja, you're going to have to score some points here, or you are going home in both cars. Alright. pEDALpOET in the left lane, Ninja in the right lane. pEDALpOET just shooting out of the start gate all the way through. That was a perfect run. Let's take a look here, coming down the straight. It doesn't even look like a contest. pEDALpOET just ran away with it. Nice lines through the turns, straight, right across all checkpoints, earning 3 points and earning them the right to move on. Ninja, you had 2 cars in here. Guess what? They're both going home. Alright, and that means coming up next we got Loki. So the last cat against Colin and that Firebird. Once again, Colin against the cats. And looky here, we got another cat. Ninja right by the track there, trying to still intimidate him. And oh! Colin had a nice lead out of the start gate, but just lost it at the... Let's see exactly what happened here. Coming over the little jump, went up on the guardrail and then just couldn't handle it at the transition because his front end was already up on the guardrail. Loki did not capitalize on that though. Scored 1 point and then just kind of drifted out of control off the track. So Colin, you're still in it. Let's see what happens in run 2. So we switch lanes, Colin in the left lane, Loki in the right lane. Firebird versus that Le Mans prototype. And Firebird, like a cannon. Holy mackerel. And Loki had the opportunity to score that last point. Colin didn't make it, but wasn't able to do it. Man, that Firebird is just flying down the track. Really looking good through the turns. And did he get that? Didn't get points on the last checkpoint. That was pretty close though. Nice run, Colin. And that means Colin's moving on. Loki, you're going home. Both cats have been eliminated from the tournament at this point. Alright, so now it is Keagan the Viper versus Kelly in the Aristorat. And Keagan is the number 11 seed moving into this, so this is, if he was able to get past Kelly in the Aristorat, this would be the Cinderella story of the tournament, and it's looking good for him so far. Although, Kelly looks like she's out for a Sunday drive. Keagan flies over the first checkpoint. Let's take a look in slow motion here. And Keagan has a nice lead coming real fast on the main straightaway. Through turn 1, turn 2, looking good. And just loses control coming across that first checkpoint, whereas Kelly, taking her time, just sort of strolls across the last 2 checkpoints and collects 2 points. Alright, moving into run 2. That means, Keagan, you need to score some points here, buddy. Alright, we're going to have Kelly in the left lane. We're going to have Keagan in the right lane. Keagan coming out real fast. Kelly does roll across again for that final checkpoint. What's the point situation look like here now? So, Keagan is first over the transition into the turns. That's what I thought. This is all tied up. Keagan scored 1 point, scored 2 points. And then here comes la-di-da, here comes Kelly. Scoring that last point, tying it up. We're going to go to a tiebreaker. Another look at Keagan crashing into that flagpole. He could have crossed that line. He could have collected all points and just moved on. So it is down to a tiebreaker here. Viper versus the Aristorat. That Porsche Rat Rod. And here we go. Kelly in the left lane. Keagan on the right. And looks like Keagan's going to be moving on. Kelly didn't make it across just barely made it across the finish line. Let's see what happened here. It was real tight coming into turn 1. That is a battle for the turn 2. Keagan just edges Kelly out. And it must have somehow stalled out Kelly. Keagan wasn't able to cross the final checkpoint, but he did earn enough to move on. Kelly, you're going home. Keagan, you're in the finals. And that completes our round today, leaving us with 4 cars. We got the number 1 seed, Eric, in that 97 Corvette, and the number 5 seed, pEDALpOET, in that Escort. And then we got the number 4 seed, Colin, in this Firebird, and Keagan, the Cinderella story, the number 11 seed. You can see here how the driver's standing has been affected. Ninja's out of it, but still in a commanding lead. Eric's right on her heels. So that brings us to the conclusion here, folks. It's been my pleasure. I'm Brock Wheeler. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel here if you like what you're seeing. And we'll see you in a week or so for the finals. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.